Good afternoon, everyone. So today's session, I'll start with the last function of your third lab program, that is on parsing the given input by using the parsing table. So already we know that how we got this parsing table by previous video. I have explained this one. So now I'll consider this particular string, that is ABBA. Now I'll explain you how this particular string will be unparsed by using this particular predictive parsing technique. So all of you know that we have already solved some of the example of about how to parse the given input. So here you will be having the four columns will be there. One is whatever the input is matching is comes under matched, and these are the stack content, and these are the input what we are having in a input buffer, and these are the action, whether we are reduced with any of the production or we are popping the given element when there is an match. So this is finally if we have a dollar on both the input and the stack, then the given string will be unaccepted, otherwise the given string will not be accepted. So all of you know this particular concept. Now we are writing the program for the same concept. So here consider this particular function. So initially we are entering the string. So what is that string? ABBA is the given string. Here I am considering the two variable INP and INPT, both are equal to ABBA. After this one, only for the that is here initially we are reading in INP. I am copying the same thing into INPT, and for the INPT I am adding the dollar at the end. All of you know that is here, this one at the end we should have a dollar, no? So that is what I am adding for INPT. I am not adding it for an INP, but for INPT I am adding the dollar at the end of the given string. So now what we are doing, just we are printing whatever is there in the matched. What is there in the matched? So that is this heading I am printing. Only the heading we are printing, 4 heading. That is what we are doing it here. Only nothing I am saying percentage yes or a percentage C, nothing I am calling there. Simply the heading, matched, stack, input and the action. These 4 heading I am printing. Now I am copying AS into the stack. Now what is my STK of 0 A and STK of 1 is dollar. That means in the string what I am copying, and the string stack what we are copying, capital A and dollar. Why A? Because it is a start symbol. Always you know that stack will start with a start symbol, and the initially empty stack will be represented with a dollar. So initial condition of the stack is a dollar at the bottom of the stack and the start symbol on a top of the stack. So that is what we are copying it here. Then some initialization, IJK we are considering as 0. Now while matched the input. So what is the matched you are having? Nothing. So initially it will be an null. What is my INP? So INP is nothing but a ABBA. So initially it is nothing, and INP will be an equal to an ABBA. So not equal, yes, then I'll come here. Now I am checking STK of 0. What is STK of 0? Capital A. So what is INPT of an 0? INPT of a 0 is A. Now I am checking that the A is equal to A. Capital A is equal to A. So means what we are doing it here, I am checking whether a top of the stack will matches with the current input. Top of the stack A is equal to the current input symbol. No, it is not equal. Therefore it is not equal. So when it is not equal, then what I need to do? So when it is not equal, when A is not equal to A, then what I need to right now, I have to consider which production I need to apply in order to reduce the A. Now I'll reduce the A with what? The first production, that is, means here, check it here. AA, what is the entry you are having? AA. AA is mentioned with what? ABA, correct or not? When this is A, top of the stack, when the input is A, it has to be reduced with which production? A determine ABA. So that is what we are doing it here. So now I have to do the same thing. So there is no match. Okay. So is it is equal to this? No, there is no match. When there is no match, then I'll come out of this if statement. So where I'll move is, I'll move to this. Means that, so whenever there is no match, I'll come to this particular portion, and whenever there is a match, I have to go for this particular portion. Remember this. So whenever there is no match, I have to go for the reduction portion. So this is nothing but the reduction portion. I'll write it here so that when you will check it, you will come to know that this is reduction. Okay. So whenever there is an no match, then I should go for the reduction. So here we are doing the reduction, and whenever there is a match, then I'll enter into this particular concept. So whenever there is a match, I'll come to this particular portion, and whenever there is no match, I should go for the reduction. Now there is no match, I should go for the reduction portion. So what I am doing in this reduction portion, I am checking whether I have to replace it with a A production or I need to replace with a B production. Again, in the B production, I am having B determine B is there, then B determine one more is there. See here, you can look at this table. So whenever I am having a B production, there are two alternatives are B determine at and B determine BB. So there are two entries are there, one for the A and one for the B when the non-terminal is B. But when the non-terminal is A, only for the A the reduction is there. For rest there is no reduction. So that is what we are writing it in this. So when it is A, only reduce with this. When A, table entries are AA, reduce with this production. When table entries are AB, when table entries are BB, then reduce with this. Okay, so that is what it is written. When it is BB, reduce with this. Okay, when it is BA, reduce with the B determine this one. So that is according to your table. When it is BA, reduce with this particular production. So that is what they have written over here. It is very simple what they are doing in this reduction, whether they are checking for the table entry. If it is AA entry, reduce with this. If it is BB entry, reduce with this. If it is BA entry, reduce with this. So three whatever the reductions it is there according to the table they are writing. That's it, they are doing it here. So if the table entry is AA, reduce with this. If the table entry is BB, reduce with this. If the table entry is BA, then reduce with this. B determine epsilon. So in this particular situation, table entry is AA. That means I need to reduce with what? I need to reduce with this A determine ABA. So that is what. Now I'll take the I is equal to and 0 and printf, all these things will be printed. That is whichever the production I have to replace, that will be printed, and matched will be printed. Matched is nothing, initially it is null. Then whatever we are having a stack, so that will be unprinted and the input will be unprinted. And we are copying here what is there in the stack, that is capital letter A and dollar was there. But now I am copying what, that is ABA, dollar will be copied here. So you can check that one in the table. So here what we are printing here. So here I am printing a dollar, ABBA, this one is printed. Now I am copying next what, ABA onto the stack. While printing what we have printed, a dollar only printed, this is printed, this is same thing, whatever was there, see here, we are printing that thing. Okay, so last one is printed, the reduction, matched is null only, stack was a dollar and input is nothing but ABBA dollar. So that is what printed. Then I have copied to the stack what, ABA. So now stack of 0 is A, stack of 1 is B, stack of 2 is A, stack of 3 is dollar. Okay, now we won't check all of them. Then again I will come back to this one. Again I will check what is matched, null only. Null is equal to the INP. What is my INP? ABBA. No. Then again I will come here. Then again I am checking for the next. So next what I have to check here. Initially I have checked these two. Now I have to check A and the A. So input of the I we have taken it as a 0. And what is stack content I told? It is nothing but what is the stack content now? It is this production, that is ABA is on a stack. ABA is on a stack. And the input is A. Now I am checking whether A is equal to A or not. So that is what I am checking. with the next iteration A is equal to add. Yes, when there is a match, where I'll come. I'm checking whether it is at the end. No. Then what I'll do, temp is equal to, initially I'll take the stack of 0. Stack of 0 is nothing but the A. Okay. So now what I'll do after this one, I have to write that pop action. No? This I am writing. Okay. This I am writing now. So stack, already I told you that what is stack is copied, A, B, A. So that is what I am printing here. Stack is nothing but A, B, A. Input is nothing but the A, B, B, A. And the temp is nothing but the A. So it is pop of A. Pop of percentage C means pop of the A. So that is what pop of A is printed, means I am printing this second line now by using that printf statement. So after that one, what we are doing here, after printing that one, I am making the stack of the 0 and input of an J. J is 0 only. So both of them I am making it as a null. Why it is necessary to make a null? So when I am popping this A, this should not appear in the next iteration, correct? So here A is removed in the next iteration. Here also A is removed in the next one. Therefore that is the reason I am making the stack of this top of the stack and the current input, both we are making it as an null. So that is stack of 0, input of 0, I am making it as a null. Now I is 1, J is equal to 1 and matched of the 0 is equal to an A. So now matched of 0 is A. Now in the matched string I am having A. Now K will be an incremented by 1. Now the K will be equal to the 1. Now what is matched here? A. What is A? INP, A, B, B, A. No match. Again I will come here. Now stack of 1 now. A is matched, stack of 1, what is there in that? B. So okay, I already told you what was there in the stack. So stack was A, B, A. So this was stack of 0, stack of 1, stack of 2. So stack of 1 is nothing but the capital B. I am checking whether the capital B is equal to input of 1. What is input of 1? B. That means I am checking now whether this B is equal to an B. So when there is a no match here, where I will go? I should go for the reduction. Which entry I have to check? BB entry. That is BB entry I have to check which production I need to use. So next what I will do? I will go for this reduction portion. Now this will become false. BB entry is true. Therefore I will reduce with that particular production after printing all of them. So now matched is A. Now matched is A and BA. So this line we have printed. This line B determine BB. This line I have printed. After printing that particular line, what I am doing it here, I am copying the BB. Now whatever was there in the stack, it is erased. Now new thing is entered into the stack. That is BBBA dollar is copied. It is not printed, it is copied. Printing is done to the previous stack only. Getting my point? This is just a copy I am doing. Printed is the last one only. So that is this one only, the printed one. BA only printed. Okay. For the next new thing, I am copying that one. Now after this one, again I will come back to this one. So matched will be an A only. This is A, B, B, A only. Again I will come here. Now again which one will be after this one? So this B and the B. B and the B will be an checked. So this is over. Now BB is checked. Whenever there is a match, where I will go? I will go to this match. So where is it is a last one? No. Then I will come here. My temp is now B. Okay. Now what is my matched string? Initially it was A. Now it is AB. AB is now matched string. And again I am printing that what I have to pop. I need to pop the temp. What is the temp? Temp is nothing but the B. So that means I am printing now this. This we are printing. This line I am printing. This line we are printing. Okay. This line will be unprinted through that. Okay. Now what I am doing again, once it is printed, what we need to do? So once that is matched, once it is popped out, in the next iteration this should be null. that should not appear, that should not appear, this B should not appear. So that's why I will make that stack of the 0 and the input of the 1 as a null. Okay, so anyhow stack was 0 only, so again I am making it as a null, and input of the 1 I am making it as a null. Increment the I will become 1 and j will become 1. I is 1 and j is 1, and now matched is what? AB. AB is matched now. K will be an incremented to the K will be an incremented to 2 now. So after that again I will come here. Again I am checking whether an AB is equal to an ABBA. No. Then again I will come here. So again we are checking for B is equal to B. No match. So when there is no match means the next one. That means this one. Okay. So when there is no match, what I will do? I should go for this reduction. It is not this reduction. I will go for this reduction. It is BB entry replaced with this one. Again I will take the I value as 0, and again we are checking and printing it again, and again stack content will become this one only. So while printing, what we are printing this statement. Matched will be an AB. This we are printing. Okay. So after printing that one, again I will come to this one. So now again this is will be an true. Again I will come. Now which one will be unchecked here? So this is over, no? So again after this, B is equal to B, I will check. So B is equal to B means this one, second B. So this one I will check. Okay. So again when there is a match, again I will go here. Again I will write the pop statement. Again I will write the pop statement, means again this pop B will be written, and this will be pushed on to the string, copied into the stack, and this egg should not appear in the next line. Therefore those entry will be made it as a null. So those entries will be made it as a null because they should not appear. I will be incremented and j, I will become 1 and a j will become a 3 now. Okay, again it is matched will be now ABB. Matched is now ABB. K will be an incremented to the 3. Again I will come here whether ABB is equal to ABBA. No. Then again I will enter here. Now I will check whether the cap B is equal to the B. Now input of J is now 3. Okay, so input of 3 is A. Again I am comparing whether B is E. I have written it here, whatever that input of this one is there. Actually it should be in the red line. By mistake I have not done it. So it should be in the red line. Tracing only. This should be in the red line only. Okay. Otherwise I'll do it if you are getting confusion. This is red color and all these things are in red. It is tracing, it is not a part of your program. Okay, so again the same thing will be done. Then this entry will be checked out, this will be done. Finally AA will be compared, when again the pop will be done, and again dollar will be uncompared. So whenever the dollar we will compare, I will match with this one. So accepted will be an written. When I will come to this at the end, then the accepted will be an printed. Only the thing you need to remember that, so whenever there is a match, I will go on enter into this. When there is a match, what I have to do, I need to write the pop. Okay, so pop will be unwritten, and whatever that matched is there, their position has to be made it as a null, because they should not enter again into the next line. That's why they will be made it as a null, and increment the I, increment the j, and matched will be go on incrementing. Whichever is matched, initially A was matched, then B was matched, and then B was matched, and then A was matched. So whichever is more going to match, that will be done. So that is for the match. Whenever there is a reduction, so according to the table only the reduction is written. So AA entry, then BA entry and BB entry. Same thing they have written in the reduction, that is AA entry, BB entry and BA entry. So if it is BA entry, reduce with this. If it is BB entry, reduce with this. It is an AA entry, then reduce with this. It's very simple. If you understood the logic, then it is program is simple. Don't go on to the number of the lines, how many lines are there. You can try out if you will understand the concepts. So finally, whenever there is no match, okay, at that time you will come to this one, dollar dollar, you will come somewhere, you will get break, otherwise you will go for the else. But this particular example we will not enter into this particular this one. So but suppose if there is an any errors are there, then you may and go for this one. Okay, so that is about it. So whenever there is no match, then these things will be entered, otherwise you are not going to call the error function. So that is about this entire lab program, and all of you try to execute it and write it in a record. Thank you.